Hey guys, so I wanted to come on here and talk about some products that I changed my mind about buying. I believe I've already done a video like this, but I think this will be number 2 if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, so I've made a list of all of the items that I did want to buy but ended up changing my mind about, so I'm going to give you reasons as to why I changed my mind about them. Okay, so first of all was the Anastasia X Amrezy highlight. I really wanted this highlighter. I felt like it was just so beautiful. The packaging, the wave on the highlight, it was just so pretty. But then I had to say to myself, okay, it's beautiful, but I've got tons of highlights and I don't always draw for a gold highlight. Like this is like a light gold, like a pale gold highlight. And I reckon that this would suit my skin tone, but you guys know that I definitely prefer pink tone highlights. But I just kind of felt like I've got 5 sleek highlight palettes. I've got the Juvias Place highlights, I've got Too Faced highlights, I've got Makeup Revolution highlights, I've got highlights all over the place. Is there really a point in me getting more highlight? And this one, it was over £30. I just felt like I'll just be wasting my money. Even though it's so beautiful, and literally everybody that I've seen wear it, no matter what the skin tone was, it looked amazing. So I do feel like it would look beautiful on me, but I just can't justify spending the money. But I really did want it, but never mind. Next is the MAC Padma Lakshmi palettes. I think this was a full collection if I remember correctly, but I might not be 100% correct. But she had 2 palettes, like 2 quads. And there was one particular one, I can't remember the name of it, but I'll put the picture up here. I absolutely adore the way that this quad looks. And I really felt like, I want to get it. And I went into a MAC store trying to like get a ganders at it, just want to swatch it, want to have a look at it. But it looks like when it comes to limited edition or special edition items, only particular MAC stores get these items. So I can't go to my local MAC where I work and have a look at them and swatch them and whatnot, which makes it really irritating, because when somebody wants to actually try out some of these products, you have to travel a distance or travel to a particular place. You can't just go to your local one. And the thing is, I'm located in central London, so it's so disappointing. But in the end, I just decided, you know, if I can't swatch it, I'm not gonna bother. But it was just so gorgeous, and I think it is still available online as of this recording, but I'm not gonna get it without swatching it and trying it out. I just don't see the point. Next is the Mario Badescu setting spray. I saw these on Beauty Bay, and I've heard a load of people all over YouTube talk about how great these setting sprays are. There's a green one and there's a pink one. I can't remember which one is the most recent one. But anyway, they were on Beauty Bay and I wanted to get it. I thought, I'll wait. I will wait, because they are about, what, between £7 and £11, depending on which size that you decide to get. And considering that I usually buy setting sprays which are about £5-ish, between £3 and £5, spending £7 on a setting spray and not being able to smell it, this makes me want to go, let me hold off on that for a little while. And then I went past an Urban Outfitters, I believe it was, and I saw them in the window and I thought, yes, let me go inside, let me see them, let me smell them. And they smell horrible. They are not the kind of scent that I like. They're more herby and earthy. And I prefer more sweet scents, more florally scents, more like candy. That's how I am, okay? That doesn't mean that I can't take other scents, but this herby, earthy scent is just so pungent, and I don't want to have to spray that all over my face. There's still a part of me that says, but I want to try it and see what it's like, see what everybody is ranting and raving about. But seeing as I just like took one squirt and I smelled it and it was just like so pungent, I can't see myself spraying it all over my face, and oh my god. So I had to say, oh no, I'm gonna leave that one, definitely. The MAC Shimmer Fix Plus sprays, I think they have 2 different types. They have a gold one and they have a pink one. They both look so pretty. They both look so beautiful. But first of all, they're £19. 19! And you guys know that I most definitely prefer to have a matte finish. I do need to get some setting spray though, because my face has been looking a little bit more powdery because I use a lot of powder. But I digress. These are £19 for a Fix Plus with some shimmer in it. They look gorgeous, but I just can't justify it. I can't justify it. I just really can't. So I found a recipe, a how-to tutorial, whatever you want to call it, step by step, of how to make a shimmery setting spray. So I'm going to have a look into that, and if it's any good then I'll like show you guys or whatever. But I just can't justify spending £19 on a setting spray which is shimmery when I'm not someone who prefers a shimmery, glowy finish to their face anyway. I think in the summer, maybe, yeah, but especially during winter, colder times, I definitely prefer matte face. So I'm gonna have a look at the alternative rather than parting with £19 on just some shimmery water in a bottle. Next is the Love You So Muchy palette by NYX. Listen, I have wanted this palette. I think they have two. I think they have two types. I digress. I go into this Boots. Boots is like a drugstore. It's like a beauty and pharmacy store, like all in one. For those of you who do not live in the UK, it's like Superdrug and Boots, they're the exact same. They like have, you can go get your prescription, you can get like bath stuff, you can get beauty stuff, perfumes, all of that stuff, just all under one roof. There's like dedicated to health and beauty. So I go to this Boots store every single day when I'm at work, okay, because it's kind of local. And I go and I swatch all of the products and see what's new and blah, blah, blah. And they have a NYX area. And every day I've been going into this area to see if they have the Love You So Muchy palette. And they did not have it. Until the other day I went in there and they did have it. And I was like, oh, wow, great. I want to try it out. Now we all know that with the samples, the try out palettes that they have, the sample palettes that they have, people tend to like not always be very careful in the way that they handle the sample items, be it whether it's a palette, whether it's a lipstick, whether it's whatever. They always end up looking nasty and disgusting. And this palette was no different. And it was all dug out, like certain shades were all dug out and it just looked gross. But if you know the I Love You So Muchy palette and you've seen some of the reviews on this palette, you know that the shades are supposed to be kind of like soft, putty, almost that kind of formula. It's supposed to be very, very soft to the touch. This palette, all of the shades were hard. The palette was covered, it was closed. And as I said to you, I go in there every single day and I would go to the NYX area every single day just to look for this palette, okay? So are you trying to tell me that from the day that they've put it out to the day that I found it, it's already gone hard? Wow, that was a turn off because every single shade was stiff. You could not push down any of the shades. It was just stiff. And as I said, I know that people do not handle the sample palettes with any kind of care, but there's no way that it would have gone hard, like literally, like so quickly. No, that makes no sense, because that means if I was to buy this particular palette and I was to bring it home, are you trying to tell me that within a week, maybe, it's gonna be hard? That doesn't, The pigmentation was nice, don't get me wrong, I was still able to swatch it, no problem with that. But that just didn't sit well with me. It just didn't sit well with me. So I decided, no, I wanted this, but I'm just gonna leave it here. I'm just gonna leave it. It's, as I said, it swatched well, the pigments were nice, but no. That's just not right. Anyway, so those are the items that I wanted to buy, but I had to change my mind about buying. Let me know what items you wanted to buy but you ended up changing your mind about buying. Let me know in the comment section. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and put me on notification, and I'll see you in the next one.